Thank you very much, Lily, for Chidi, for staying with us. And dear colleagues and friends, it's such a privilege and responsibility to be with you here on the panel. Women's human rights and gender equality is a question of power, and partnership and other initiatives must aim at shifting power relations for women and girls in all their diversities to hold power inherent to them as right holders, to make decisions over their own bodies, communities, and the planet. For any partnership to work, it requires courage and critical reflection to recognize our own power within, to exercise and to impart that power to others. There needs to be recognition of historical and systemic oppression, exclusion, and marginalization of others, and action to redistribute power, wealth, and opportunities. A real partnership lies with women and their communities with power to effect changes from local to the global levels. Following the recommendation from the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, women in Asia and the Pacific have been using feminist participatory action research, FPAR, as a tool to build movements. The essential ingredients for any partnership are consent, engagement, and trust of women and their communities. Genuine partnership only exists and can work where we exercise solidarity with shared vision. With FPAR, women have challenged patriarchal norms and become recognized as leaders. They have influenced electoral processes, amended laws on inheritance, property, and divorce rights, organized protest actions for decent work, social protections, and maternity benefits, secured public market spaces for privatization, put women with disabilities agenda at the core of local government's development plans, successfully suspended core power plant plans, and led resistance against mega hydropower projects that could erase the livelihoods of indigenous women and their communities. FPAR has also revealed partnership between communities and governments to realize energy democracy. Remote communities do not need corporations to provide electricity. They can set up and manage nano or micro sustainable energy systems. The Asia-Pacific Regional Civil Society Engagement Mechanism, APRSM, has shown the power of organized cross-constituencies and movements. With a shared vision and commitment to development justice and led by feminist movements, APRSM generated the recognition of structural barriers to sustainable development and institutionalized civil society, particularly grassroots participation in SDGs processes. Civil society partnerships with women journalists can change public narratives by amplifying the voices, experiences, and solutions of women and change existing tropes. Democratic systems of engagements, consultation, and accountability must be shaped and agreed upon with active participation and leadership of diverse women and their communities. In this context, the biggest challenge the COVID-19 poses is to women's organizing work. Arbitrary restrictions, surveillance, and new security laws to suppress dissent are in force, while neoliberal forces continue securing power and profits. I remind us of the call for actions made in Beijing for governments to exercise regulatory power over corporations, to reject public-private partnership, which has been promoted under the guise of multi-stakeholder partnerships, and to expand public-public partnership to realize government's human rights obligations as duty bearers and people's sovereignty as right holders. Thank you.